Good morning, everyone. I am your host Shashi with you all on Global Women Dialogue Talk Show to create more voice for women and by women. As we are keep hearing from our speakers, we are keep gaining our experience and knowledge by our speakers by bringing these different voice from different part of the world. In the same series, today our guest is connecting with us from Bangalore, India. Dr. Anchal Dua. She is PhD, MBA, and she is certified executive coach. He works for students and as well as all age people. She is as she's executive coach. Along with that, she is the founder director of I Succeed organization. As she's working for mental health session for all his people, where she has brought years experience of her education, of her work by creating a unique and exclusive program which is called Master the Art of Right Thinking. She's conducting this program since last more than 7 years, and how she's changing lives, how she's helping all these students and all professional or even any age people, those are connecting and taking this course. We will hear from her and we will gain our knowledge and experience for how we can get success as well. So welcome Dr. Anchal on Global Women Dialogue Talk Show.
Thank you, Dr. Shashi. It's a pleasure to be here in this wonderful platform, and I'll definitely love to share my experiences. So we can start.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. And Dr. Anshal, when the name is itself is very, empowering. I succeed. So let's start talking about first. I succeed. What it is, how you come up with this name, what it have in it, and how it is helping, your purpose and as well as the people who are connecting through I succeed and what way it is beneficial for them as well.
Well, I Succeed was the name which I came upon one day when I realized the importance of this I. I give a lot of importance to I, and I felt that as long as I know myself, I am the power that is there in this world. I, not the capital I. You will must have noticed that the I is a small I with SUCCEED in capitals. So everyone in this world wants to succeed in life. You
Right.
see, and that is the reason I wanted this word succeed to be part of my, and I help people to succeed in their journey of life. And the small I depicts a person who it is not identifying the ego that I am. See, the I is not the ego, but the I that I am, the soul that resides within my body. So the small I stands for that. So in my company, the small I depicts self, not the ego self. And
Right.
of course, my idea was to provide a very unique type of knowledge wherein I'm able to guide teachers. I have been an educator for a very, very long time, almost 30 years in the field of education. So I felt that I need to help people to understand the mind. Hence, I did a lot of research on mind, and then finally, put across a program, put together a program known as Master the Art of Right Thinking, wherein we help and guide the participants to understand self and how the mind works, how mind is created, and how we can leverage our mind to achieve our goals and succeed in life. So that is the area of my work. And that is the reason for the name I Succeed.
Wonderful, wonderful. And when we are talking about you bought up your program, which is especially you designed to help all age people and especially student as well, Master of Right Thinking program. What it is all about? Would you like to share a bit more information so it can help our audience as well?
Sure, Shashi. That would be my pleasure to share what it is. Basically, we all go to school in our Indian system of education. We go to school, we have been given various important subjects, knowledge about science, technology, mathematics, humanities, geography, history, all those subjects we have been given. But very seldom you will find that the school providing us with a guidance to self-awareness. Who
Hmm.
is this self that studies the various subjects? You
Hmm.
see, and what is that I doing inside? Who is this person who has a desire to know, to
Hmm.
acquire knowledge about reality, about truth? So, what is that thing that wants to know? What is that aspect of you which wants to experience this world? Who experiences it? So
Hmm.
very often you will find that most of the schools are not providing that. So what happens is the students are not able to recognize their strengths, their weaknesses, their
Hmm.
likes, their dislikes, their talents, their competencies, and everybody is just having very few options to just go into engineering, medicine, or few other areas, but not knowing what they are good at, what can they do. So once
Hmm.
you have awareness about your own self, your likes, your strengths, your weaknesses, you will be able to, your aptitude, which is very, very important. You will be able to identify which is the, scope of work that you would like to do. Where do you want to go with those kind of capabilities that you have? So all these
Hmm.
things I wanted to bring forth, and that is the reason this program known as Master the Art of Right Thinking for students. So once I lay the foundation based on certain values, and
Hmm.
on top of that, when you have different subjects, and I
Hmm.
help the students to understand the purpose of education. Very often we don't tell the student the purpose of education. And what
Hmm.
do you need to know by the end of 5 years or the primary basic education? What do you need, how you need to be when you have completed this much education in this academic systems that we follow in our country? So once things are very clear, even at a very young age, now the student knows that this is what is the aspiration of the school. This is my benefit when I study this. So once things are very clear, then you will move forward with confidence and clarity. Now we
Hmm.
find that most of us are not having much of clarity.
Hmm.
Things happen by chance. You may hit the target, you might not hit the target. So the
Hmm.
ones who hit the target achieves financial success and maybe personal success.
Hmm.
But you'll find that there is no holistic growth and development of a person.
Hmm.
So if it is financial success, then you will find that some areas of life is lagging behind. They have made wrong choices. So how to make choices, and
Hmm.
how to, do reflection, how to think. So basically, there are many skills to think. Yeah,
Hmm.
so how to think, what is thoughts, what is mind, what is belief systems, how belief systems are created, what is mindset, how to change mindset, how to
Hmm.
develop critical thinking skills. What is the difference between doubting and this being skeptical? You see, we don't know. We speak English, but we don't experience English. The language limits us. So I
Hmm.
propose that we start thinking in different languages so that we understand things better. And
Hmm.
English is not a very strong language, you see, if you want to really do critical thinking and understand and also express.
Hmm.
It stands, I think, not high. I don't place English very high when you need to express all that feelings, thoughts, and experiences into this world, or write. It doesn't bring out everything. So I
Hmm.
propose very important that you should learn some very strong languages, especially Sanskrit,
Hmm.
because these are scientific languages where you can express more. So one
Hmm.
is you have to learn to think. So learning to think strategically and otherwise is very, very important. And
Mhm.
today is the time, there is less time. So as early as possible, I feel that in the schools, the teachers should be trained to teach children to think. So
Mhm.
that is the program that I do, so that for becomes a foundation for a student to build upon a strong knowledge base on top of
Mhm.
it. So once you have a very strong knowledge base, you have clarity, and
Mhm.
then clarity brings confidence. It's very important to be confident. We all need to be very confident. So you cannot be confident if you don't have clarity about where you are going, where have you come, is there any gap in the knowledge that you have acquired. I even go to the extent of asking that, are you happy with the personality you have become? Do a reality
Mhm.
check and see
Mhm.
that, are you happy? Every 2 years I feel that you must do a reality check and find out that,
Mhm.
are you really happy with this person that you have become? And if you
Mhm.
are really not happy, then you should be able to make some changes, you see. So what is it that is required to bring in changes? How you can drastically change and adapt, you see. So all the systems I have put in order after having lot of work. I put in a lot of studies, understand subjects, so that I know exactly how important it is to have very, very strong foundation of knowledge.
Mhm.
And with knowledge, there should be wisdom. You know, it should churn out wisdom, and you should be able to experience. The knowledge actually causes you to have very good health, very
Mhm.
good clarity. And when there is health clarity, there is a beautiful state that you remain in, handling situations. You are becoming a very good decision maker. You become an excellent problem solver. So all these are the benefits of handling yourself in a very, very right manner, understanding that you have a body which needs to be taken care of, you have a mind which needs to be regulated and directed based on your deep understanding of self, and you have an intellect which you need to use and keep it sharpened at all times, so that you are always energetic and ever ready to face any circumstances. So
Mhm.
then memory, of course, we need to have a good memory, because now with information coming in, we need to store and organize the memory in such a manner that it is available to you at very short notice. So
Mhm.
all these things is part of the program known as Master the Art of Right Thinking, to the extent that I guide people to have a very positive outlook towards death also. So if a senior citizen comes to me post 75 or 85 years, still they can learn to think right as to how to enjoy being alive and also face death in a very respectful and a beautiful manner. So it spans the whole population, from children to women to adults to old people to any professional, because everybody needs some guidance in their path. So I
Mhm.
have people attending sessions who are 11 years. You see, a person who has reasonably good IQ can understand. So the child who is the soul who is 11 years to 85, anyone who
Mhm.
aspires to change and grow and enjoy being alive, they can take this session. That is
Mhm.
Master the Art of Right Thinking.
So, as you mentioned about master the art of the right thinking, this program, which seems like basically regenerating or recreating their thought process, or bringing them their thinking process in right direction, how they can bring all the basic requirement of it as the any human being, which they are seeking for, which they are looking for. And when we are talking all this kind of program, which is so effective, as I can feel it, how you see during this global pandemic, when where people are distressed, People are in a lot of, seeing mortality, unexpected mortality, sickness, worry, and, all these unwanted kind of things which one is not supposed to think or expect, but they are facing. How you see as this time such kind of program can be helpful, or if yes, how they can, learn.
Excellent. Actually, this question is great, and I have actually found a solution for this, and I do address a lot of people who, during the last 6 months, have been associated with me. 150 group of 150 are continuously in touch with me and taking some sessions. First is I explain to them in few words what is life. We have a very wrong understanding of what is life, what is
Hmm.
expectations. So if you can make it very simple and explain to people what is life, what is the
Mm-hmm.
purpose of being alive, what is the
Mm-hmm.
purpose of coming into this world, why do you come, what you should do, and how you should live. If those simple things can be, very profound things can be explained very simply, people understand when you put it in the right manner, when they are in good state. So I bring people to the right state of mind so that they are receptive, then explain to them the life and the uncertainties. You see, many people think that, life is so certain. So what
Mm-hmm.
is uncertainty? All those things, what is life, what is purpose, what is uncertainty of life, and what is death. If they understand these things, they will understand that, these things that come, today this challenge, tomorrow there will be some other challenge, there may be diseases, there may be natural calamities. So you are supposed to be prepared for everything. We can't, as humans, we cannot write the script of our life without keeping in mind these untoward happenings. They are also part of our growth. So we should empower ourselves. We can't change the situations. We can't stop an earthquake. We cannot stop an external calamity that might happen on and off. It is happening everywhere 24/7. Today it is virus, tomorrow it can be a bacteria attacking us. Another time it may be something more complex. So we have to be prepared that whatever comes, I am so physically, mentally, emotionally, and health-wise empowered to face the challenges and live my life. However, how much ever can I live, I'll do my best. So I will not waste time. So this is the time for people to start learning things, adapting to change faster than earlier, not create a script and expect the life to be played according to yours personal script. So all
Mm-hmm.
these things is because of a little bit of ignorance that is there. So once the ignorance goes, then automatically, they understand that yes, we can't expect the things to be the way we want, but we have to empower ourselves. So the time has come. We cannot remain uneducated. We cannot remain ignorant. Avidya is not acceptable in today's time, you see. Otherwise, you will be taken, things will take its own shape and you will suffer. And the thing that takes the toll first is the mind. So you
Mm-hmm.
will have wrong thinking, and wrong thinking will start impacting your liver, your heart, your blood vessels, and your brain, and your output will become zero. The ability to understand reality will be very slow, very less. So what happens is, we try to avoid reality by, depending on narcotics or drugs or alcohol or smoking. So it is just an escape from reality. But once you understand the nature of reality, then you will not try to escape it. And also you understand time, what is time, and how limited the time is, and how valuable life is, and how you should enjoy the limited time that you have, and the problems that might come. You can't wish it and wish it away. These things are supposed to happen. Some are man-made, some are nature's it's nature's magic, however it is. So, but one thing is there, that this universe has an intelligence of its own, and it likes to hold on to, very capable systems or organisms or beings in this planet. And the ones who are not prepared, are incapable, weak, has to leave. So these are, of course, high fundas, but everybody should understand life well. If you understand life, you understand death, you understand time, and you understand the purpose of your being here, you will be able to overcome everything. You will be able to overcome. Even disease you can overcome. Even if you get COVID, you can get rid of. So many people don't die of COVID. Because they have the immunity also is high when you have very good thinking, you understand things, and you are able to keep your immunity at the optimum level of effectiveness. And once your immunity is good, no amount of bacteria or virus can affect you. So coming back to the how I conduct these programs is, people are connected from Read India. There is a NGO. So what they do is, all over India, they are there. They connect with me, about 130 odd people. They connect with me, and I have a session every week wherein I speak about all these things about, and I make it very, very simple. It's very simplified, so that a young 10, 11-year-old child can understand, a college going student can understand, a homemaker who probably is not so educated can understand. So only thing is, they need to be prepared to listen and take time out, maybe 40 minutes or 1 hour, and they can listen and slowly apply it into their life, and they'll start seeing the difference. They'll start feeling, yes, I can do it, and I know, now I know what it is. And also, of course, it is very important for every human to understand what is this virus, why it comes, how it comes, what is immunity, how immunity works, and how it fights, and how a body is so powerful and so capable and so intelligent, and how to keep it powerful, capable, and intelligent also is very important. So there will be certain food guidance as to how you should take food so that you have optimum amount of immunity. What are the things to avoid to prevent, having low immunity? How to think right so that, you don't end up having wrong thoughts, because as much as you take care of your body, it is very important to take care of your mind. So all these things, when we explain, they, out of 130, I'm sure 50 will understand very well. 20% will probably, take a little extra time, and I give an option open in WhatsApp. They can ask me questions, because asking questions is also very, very important, which is again not practiced in our education system. So they need to be trained to ask question, and once they ask question, I answer, and if they are satisfied, they apply the knowledge into their life, and hence they are able to experience well-being and acceptance of whatever it is. So first we need to accept things and then work on it. If you do not accept, then you will suffer actually. Anything that is not the way you want it to be, the first thing is to understand why it is happening, accept it, and then work, find a solution for it. So that is what is art of right thinking.
That's very beautiful description, and the way you explain, I think our audience will definitely get benefit, and if they got something, they will also try to apply in their life and can enhance their own life as well. So when we are talking about this all, how one can create better life for themselves, here we are on the platform of Women Dialogue, and we are trying to connect globally with all kind of culture, society. What kind of message would you like to give to them?
As far as the society is concerned, I feel that especially if we are talking about women, because I think from the point of view of a woman, so I feel that time has come for women to, become stronger, and educate herself. Now we can't blame anybody that, this is the reason for my being not educated. Now you are, knowledge is available, information is available. Now it is just on at the click of a button. Things are there. Go out there and acquire knowledge, because there is nothing better than knowledge. So gain knowledge, get guidance. There are people to guide you virtually. Please take help and acquire knowledge, and then have ambitious plans. I feel that women should have ambitious plans and build step by step, and definitely they will reach a very powerful place wherein they feel empowered. They don't need anybody else to give them power. They should take responsibilities, be in this space of leadership, and with leadership come power, and take responsibilities. Again, power comes with responsibilities and hard work, and that is what I can tell for women. That is what I always talk to women and say, that please don't keep complaining. We are losing time when we complain about others and we ask others sympathy and empathy, wherein every single one should take the, I always say that life is an individual phenomena, it's not a group thing. So every single one should take the responsibility in your own shoulders to educate yourself, enhance your skills, and add value. She should, as a woman, she should add value to herself, add value to the family where she lives, add value to the society where she is living, and of course, add value to the nation in whichever way. She's very, very powerful. And I feel that she should never think that she's weak. Nobody should exploit her, and she should actually be exploitation proof. I think that is the last word that I can tell you, that a woman should be exploitation proof. Nobody should be able to think
When we are seeing and when we are hearing such a strong motivation, such a strong word to support and encourage our all audience and viewers, how you find a platform like this, Women Dialogue, is important or playing an important role?
well, this platform like this definitely plays a very, very important role, because the reach is very huge. We can reach out and, tell there are a lot of women out there who have become deep thinkers. You see, we need women who think critically, who's able to reflect on things, who can understand from the women's perspective. A woman doesn't think like a man. You see, so I always want, a lot of women to come onto the platform, and a platform like this, where, it's so wonderful that you are giving a stage, a platform, and a big viewership, so that we can reach out and tell that these are the things a woman can do. And also our supporting gender, that is men, they can also know that there are women out there who are thinking and planning and have ambitions in their mind, and they are with them towards progress and success of the nation and peaceful coexistence.
That's awesome, and thank you. Thanks a lot, Dr. Anchal, for sharing your wisdom, your program, your knowledge, and same time having such a strong faith with Women Dialogue. With this way, I just would like to congratulate you for your program. Wish you all the very best for your future success. And to our audience, as you hear from Dr. Anchal, is the program name I Succeed, and same time she is creating the right thinking, the a master of arts of right thinking, how you can create, how you can develop yourself, and how you can find the right purpose and right path for your own life, whether it is a professional life or personal life. She is there to support you, to motivate you, to inspire you. I hope it helps you. If you have still more queries and more questions, put in the comment, as well as you can get connect with her directly. We are going to provide the in the description about her, how you can connect with her as well. And if you have more question, comment, put in the comment and questions as well. We would like to cover those questions. With this note, I feel you have got your inspiration and motivation to grow together and to develop together. We'll see you with one more episode with one more speaker who are coming with their own experience, sharing knowledge and wisdom to all of us. And stay connected, stay safe, take care. Bye bye.